Hi Priscilla, it's Chris Reed here from Ardor SEO, and I've put together this short video audit to show you the huge potential for your website. So the original keyword that we were speaking about was freelance graphic design Brisbane. So what I've done is gone to Google and typed in freelance graphic design Brisbane. And you can see that there's an ad here at the top, but there's only one. There's usually, there's up to 4 ads can be displayed up there. So AdWords could be a real good option here. It shows that there's not many people competing on those keyword terms. There's even none down the bottom, so it could be very valuable. Those clicks can be quite expensive. You might be looking between $5 and $10 a click. But if you're getting a conversion rate of 1 in 10, even at $10, that's $100 per customer. If that makes sense for you, then happy days. But the ads actually only get around 2% of the clicks. The vast majority goes to this Google Maps box and then the organic. In fact, the other 98%. So this is really where you want to be. And so I've done a comparison of these guys here, Duo Sister, just because they are the number 1 in the Google Maps box and number 2 in the organic. So I thought that they'd be a good comparison. So the next thing I did was type in site colon and your domain name. And so this shows all of your pages indexed in Google, and it ranks them by what Google thinks is the most important. So you've got a pretty decent site structure, which your homepage is number 1, then your blog and events, and then your different packages. So it looks okay. One thing I'd recommend is getting a SSL certificate, moving to HTTPS. It's just a trust signal for Google and a trust signal for your customers, and it's really easy to do. But the main thing that stands out to me is that your title tag here should first say what you do. People don't know your brand. So when they're typing freelance graphic design Brisbane, they want to know that you're a freelance graphic designer in Brisbane and click on that. So it should be what the page is about and then the brand name. And unless your brand is really, really recognizable, then you should do the authority based on what it is they're searching for rather than your brand name. But that's not a big fix. So you can see here in SEMrush that you rank for 14 keywords but are generating next to no traffic from it. And a lot of that is because you're just not on the front page. So freelance graphic designer Brisbane, number 61. And so that keyword's actually $7 per click. And this is US dollars. And you can see things like custom logo designs, you're number 29. Instant logo, number 27. And to move from page 2 or 3, where you're going to get 0 traffic, up to page 1 is really not a lot of work. It's pretty strange that you rank for office work Strathpine hours, but probably not the best keyword to target. But anyway, that's Google for you. So if we go and look at your competition here, Duo Sister, you can see that over the last, I've got them on a two-year track, they've gone from about 60 visitors a day up to now where they're getting around 160. So they're almost doubled that. They rank for 318 keywords and are generating 149 visitors every single day for that. If they were to buy that traffic with Google AdWords, the ads on Google, it would cost $719 US. So they're doing pretty good. There's a lot more that they could do. Ranking for this many keywords but only generating that much traffic shows that you're not on page 1 for the majority of those keywords. But you can see freelance graphic design Brisbane, number 1. Graphic design Brisbane, number 2. A whole host of top 10. So doing really well. But they have all of these other keywords that they're on page 2 for. So to move those forward for them wouldn't be a lot of work. So Priscilla, Google can't tell who's the best graphic designer in Brisbane. What they can see, they can read your website clearly, but once you've got a good website and good content, all other things being equal, it comes down to who has the most authority and the most credibility and that comes through backlinks. And we can have a look at that. So if we look at your website, you've got a trust flow of 3. So this means basically your authority, and that's really very low. And so citation flow This is basically how much link juice comes through those backlinks. And these numbers should be very equal. If they're not equal, it means that there's something up. And I can see that it's because you have 5 referring domains, so 5 different websites linking to you with 5,000 different backlinks from those websites. So that's an average of 1,000 links per site, which is just way too many. So I'd say 1 or 2 of those 5 domains is actually causing you pain. So the first thing I would recommend doing is a toxic link review, which when you've only got 5 domains would only take minutes. But I'm sure that that would give some good benefit. And you can see the historic index, you had 11,000 links linking to you, so it's going down, which is a good thing. And if we look at your competition there, they have a trust flow of 22. And 2 to 22 might not sound that big, but this is a logarithmic scale. It's not linear. So each step is exponentially harder. So 22 is a really big jump up. And that comes from 86 really solid domains, giving them a lot of trust. So without touching your website, without adding any content or doing a single thing, just increasing your authority, increasing your trust flow, will move all of these keywords that you're on page 1 and 2 and 3 for up to page 1 where you're going to start getting traffic. It certainly looks like you need to add more content and work on your site structure as well. But the first thing I would really look at is building your authority. So who am I anyway? Well, that's me right there. My name's Chris Reed. I'm the CEO and founder of Ardor SEO. And we specialize in working with agencies just like yours to drive thousands of more visitors to their website and their customers' websites each and every month. We work with some really big names around Australia. You probably know WooCom in Perth, Move Ahead Media in Sydney, and one of Australia's biggest firms in Brisbane, Sponsored Links. We've been working with them for 4 or 5 years now, and doing a great job. So really, Priscilla, my only question for you today is, would you like me to put together a strategy to show you exactly how we can generate thousands of more visitors to your website each and every month? All you need to do is click the button below this video. It'll pop up my calendar. Just find a date and time that works for you and book in a call. Some things I'd like you to think about before the call, though. What is your average customer worth to you? What's your current conversion rate on your website? And what would an extra 1,000 visitors a month do for your business? Anyway, Priscilla, I hope you found that useful and interesting, and I hope you'll be booking in a call and we get to speak really soon. So have a great day, and thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.